Although gay, lesbian, and bisexual people were allowed to serve openly in the military as of 2011, when Don't Ask, Don't Tell was repealed, well, it's a fact that transgender people still are not allowed to serve openly in the military. However, that may soon actually change. So, according to the New York Times, the Pentagon is moving to allow transgender people to serve openly in the military by early next year. They explain, Pentagon officials are to spend the coming months working out the administrative and legal changes needed to remove one of the final barriers to all Americans serving in the military. Defense Secretary Carter said in his statement on Monday that he was creating a working group that would have 6 months to assess what impact ending the ban would have on the military. The group will also help come up with ways to train troops to ensure a smooth transition, a senior defense official said. So now the good news is that, despite the formation of the working group, Mr. Carter left little doubt that the decision had been all but formally made to lift the ban. So this is absolutely fantastic. This is a step in the right direction for transgender equality. So Defense Secretary Ashton B. Carter says the regulation is outdated and harms the armed forces. Now that couldn't be more true. So currently, it's estimated that about 15,000 transgender people are serving in the military, and there are over 130,000 transgender veterans in the US. So very few currently are able to come out because the officer who they report to could potentially be hostile to their gender identity. So most of them have to conceal it. Most of them have to pretty much live a lie. So now this is really crazy because if you really think about it, how awful this policy is. We have 15,000 people right now that are willing to risk their lives and go overseas in Iraq and Afghanistan, and yet they can't even be open about their real gender identity. How insane is that? I mean, you could die for your country, but as long as you're not willing to deviate from the gender norms. That's absolutely ridiculous, and this is a violation of human rights. This shouldn't have ever been a policy to begin with, and it's weird to me that this wasn't repealed along with the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. This is a phenomenal move. I'm disappointed that it's going to take about 6 months, but at the same time, progress is progress, and unfortunately, progress is incredibly slow. But for us progressives, this is a huge move, and this is another huge win for the transgender community.